If nature didn't make it, don't take it.
Born on November 26, 1933, Dr. Sebi was a Honduran self-proclaimed herbalist healer. He passed away on August 6, 2016, but in his 82 years of life, he revealed the dark reality of medicine and the food industry. Dr. Sebi was influenced by his grandmother, who was a traditional healer in their village in Honduras. Her knowledge of herbs and natural remedies had a significant impact on him during his early years. This background in traditional healing shaped his initial understanding and interest in herbal medicine. Dr. Sebi later faced severe health problems, including asthma, diabetes, impotence, and obesity. These health issues motivated him to seek out alternative treatments and explore different approaches to healing.
So when I went to Mexico, I had already traveled to Russia. I was in St. Petersburg. I was in London. I've been to Spain. I've been to many places in Africa. I was asthmatic. I was impotent. I had diabetes. I was in fact crazy. I was placed in an insane asylum in New Jersey in 1961. Schizophrenia and paranoia. So I'm schizophrenic, paranoia, I'm impotent, I'm diabetic, I'm asthmatic from birth. So I go to Mexico.
After his health issues persisted despite conventional treatments, he turned to a Mexican herbalist. This experience was pivotal in his journey, as the herbalist's remedies and dietary changes reportedly led to significant improvements in his health.
I have been struggling with weight since 1964. I was 291 pounds. Now, I only weigh 120, and I'm 6'2". I wanted to know what it would be like to be on the other side of being big. And I want to see the benefits of it, because I've been told that there is such thing as the standard weight per height measure.
Yeah.
But we cannot live by those measures.
You're 6'2" and 120.
That's all I weigh, 120 pounds.
Inspired by his recovery and the knowledge he gained from the herbalist, as well as his foundational understanding from his grandmother doctor, Sebi developed his own dietary guidelines and herbal remedies.
And trust me, I haven't felt this good in my whole entire life.
Dr. Sebi's personal health journey was a driving force behind his decision to become an herbalist and advocate for his health principles.
It was 1987.
87, not 79, 87.
The 10th of February.
Okay.
My mother knew they were coming. When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, "They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you."
In today's video, we have extracted Dr. Sebi's teachings and research over the years, focusing on facts about medicine and the food industry and Dr. Sebi's health principles. As we'll share Dr. Sebi's views on medicine and food industry, his health principles, Dr. Sebi's diet, his healing techniques, controversies about his medical practices, and his legacy and influence. So, stick around till then. Dr. Sebi's views on medicine and food industry. Dr. Sebi was very critical of the mainstream medical industry and the way it operates.
Mr. Hippocrates, the man that established the principle of medical science today, cured every disease known to man. Did he use herbs or chemicals? She said, herbs. I said, thank you very much. I rest my case.
He says, a society that keeps cures a secret so they can continue to sell medication for huge profits is not a real society, but a huge mental asylum. He believed that the pharmaceutical industry is more interested in making money than in truly helping people get better. According to Dr. Sebi, instead of focusing on finding cures for diseases, the pharmaceutical industry creates drugs that only manage symptoms. This means that people often have to take medications for the rest of their lives without ever getting fully cured. Dr. Sebi felt that this approach keeps people dependent on medication, which benefits pharmaceutical companies financially, but doesn't help patients achieve real health. Dr. Sebi also thought that conventional medicine often looks at health problems in isolation, treating individual symptoms without addressing the root cause of the disease. For example, if someone has high blood pressure, they might be given pills to lower it, but the underlying reason for why their blood pressure is high might not be addressed. Dr. Sebi argued that true healing requires understanding and treating the body as a whole, rather than just managing individual symptoms. In addition to his views on medicine, Dr. Sebi was very critical of the food industry. He believed that the modern diet, which is full of processed and artificial foods, is a major reason why so many people are sick today. He argued that these foods are not natural and are full of chemicals and additives that harm the body. According to Dr. Sebi, consuming these kinds of foods leads to the buildup of toxins in the body, which can cause a variety of health problems. Controversies about Dr. Sebi's medical practices. Dr. Sebi faced significant legal challenges during his life, especially because of his controversial claims and practices. In 1987, he was arrested in New York and charged with practicing medicine without a license. The arrest happened because Dr. Sebi was promoting his herbal products and treatments as cures for serious diseases like AIDS, cancer, and diabetes, which led authorities to intervene. In the US, only licensed medical professionals are allowed to diagnose and treat diseases, so his activities raised legal concerns.
My mother said, they're gonna get you. I said, but Mom, why are they gonna get me? Because you must remember that you live in a society that supports a certain philosophy and a certain system. You being the color that you are, black, and then you're going against the grain, they're gonna get you. So, when I'm in my office on February the 10th, here come the detectives. You are charged with practicing medicine without a license, selling products not approved by the FDA, and claiming to cure AIDS and other diseases. I said, yes. Well, you are making a fraudulent claim. I asked the detective, how do you know that?
Because you were advertising in newspapers.
Of course, I advertised in the Village Voice, the Amsterdam News, and the New York Post.
And you were telling people through your advertising that you can cure
AIDS, sickle cell, lupus, herpes, blindness, diabetes, paralysis, and others.
Okay, so they come knocking on the door and...
So knocked on my door and took me to jail. But so, while I was in jail, I'm saying, I wonder what defense they would have against me.
Yeah.
I would like to know.
Dr. Sebi's defense in court was remarkable.
So I understood that the state were unprepared to defend itself. They were unprepared because in the past there was 2,781 cases that came before the Supreme Court and lost.
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah.
Not only did I prove scientifically, but I had the diagnostic sheets, and I do have them today. And those diagnostic sheets didn't come from me. They came from their school, their American medical accredited school.
He argued that his treatments were effective and even presented several witnesses who claimed to have been cured by his methods. His defense team brought forward people who testified that they had recovered from serious illnesses after following Dr. Sebi's dietary guidelines and taking his herbal remedies. In a surprising outcome, Dr. Sebi was acquitted of the charges, which only strengthened his reputation among his followers. Despite his legal victory, Dr. Sebi's claims remained highly controversial, especially within the medical community. Many doctors and scientists were skeptical of his methods because they lacked scientific evidence. The mainstream medical community criticized him for making bold claims, such as being able to cure AIDS and cancer, without offering proof that scientific standards would accept. These claims were seen as dangerous because they could lead people to avoid conventional medical treatments in favor of unproven alternatives. The controversy surrounding Dr. Sebi continues to this day, with some people viewing him as a visionary healer and others considering him a promoter of pseudoscience. Dr. Sebi's diet. Dr. Sebi advocated for an alkaline diet, which is based on the belief that maintaining an alkaline environment within the body can help cleanse it of toxins and prevent various diseases. He proposed that many health issues arise from the accumulation of acidic waste in the body. By consuming naturally alkaline foods, Dr. Sebi believed that individuals could restore their body's pH balance, improve overall health, and enable the body to heal itself naturally. This approach emphasizes the importance of natural, plant-based foods and discourages the consumption of processed and acidic foods that can disrupt the body's internal harmony. In Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet, a wide variety of fruits are encouraged due to their high alkaline content and nutritional benefits. These include fruits like apples, bananas, berries, dates, figs, and melons, all of which are believed to help detoxify the body and provide essential vitamins and minerals. Vegetables also play a crucial role in this diet, with an emphasis on leafy greens such as kale, spinach, and lettuce, as well as other vegetables like cucumbers, bell peppers, okra, and zucchini. These vegetables are considered vital for their ability to support the body's natural healing processes and maintain optimal health. Nuts and grains are also important components of Dr. Sebi's dietary recommendations. Nuts like walnuts, Brazil nuts, and raw almonds are valued for their healthy fats and protein content, which support energy levels and bodily functions. When it comes to grains, Dr. Sebi advocated for ancient and less processed options such as quinoa, amaranth, and spelt. These grains are considered easier to digest and more beneficial compared to commonly consumed refined grains, providing sustained energy and supporting digestive health. On the other hand, Dr. Sebi strongly advised against consuming processed foods, which he believed contribute to the buildup of toxins and acidity in the body. This includes avoiding foods with artificial additives, preservatives, and refined sugars. Animal products such as meat, dairy, and eggs are also excluded from his diet plan, as they are thought to produce excess mucus and acid in the body, hindering its natural healing abilities. Additionally, Dr. Sebi recommended steering clear of foods he considered acidic or harmful, and have glucose, such as white rice, wheat products, fried foods, and caffeinated beverages.
What I've done was to discontinue anything that had glucose. Glucose is the underlying enemy. Whenever you indulge in glucose, it would be difficult to lose fat. I live in Honduras.
Yes.
Okay, and California. In Honduras, I discovered a plant known as Cusca.
Okay.
Cusca is a plant that the Maya used to use. And they used another one known as the teosinte.
Okay.
I eat those plants. Those plants does not have starch or glucose. You will look at your body losing weight.
By eliminating these items, the diet aims to reduce stress on the body's systems and promote a more balanced and healthful internal environment.
Well, do you believe that he put a diet there for you? I said, sure. And what's the diet? Rice and beans and potatoes and yams and cows and hogs and lamb. He said, not so. That's not the diet of an African.
Overall, Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet focuses on nurturing the body through natural and plant-based foods while eliminating substances that may cause harm or imbalance. The diet's core principle is that by providing the body with the right nutrients and maintaining an alkaline state, individuals can achieve better health, prevent diseases, and enhance their overall well-being. Dr. Sebi's health principles. Dr. Sebi believed that mucus is the root cause of most diseases in the human body.
When someone has sinusitis, what is obstructing the nasal passage? She said mucus. And when another has bronchitis, what is obstructing the bronchial tubes? She said mucus. And when another has pneumonia, what's covering the cells of the lungs? She said mucus. Dr. Victor Herbert, who is defending the state of New York, jumped up and said, what about AIDS? You and your one disease theory? I said, Your Honor, have you been to an AIDS ward? She said, yes. I said, what is it that the AIDS spits up every 5 minutes? She said, mucus. Where is the mucus? It's in the skin, it's in the blood, and the lymphatic system that makes up the immunological system. That is where you find the mucus, Mr. Victor Herbert.
According to his teachings, when too much mucus builds up in the body, it creates an environment where disease can thrive. He argued that different illnesses are linked to the accumulation of mucus in specific parts of the body. For example, excess mucus in the lungs might lead to respiratory issues like bronchitis or asthma, while mucus in the digestive system could cause problems like colitis or constipation. Dr. Sebi's concept of mucus wasn't just about the physical substance we often associate with colds or allergies. He viewed mucus as a harmful, sticky substance that forms when we eat certain foods, particularly those that are unnatural or heavily processed. In his view, when the body is overwhelmed by mucus, it can't function properly. Organs become clogged, blood circulation slows down, and toxins build up, leading to various health problems. To combat this, Dr. Sebi developed a diet that he claimed would help eliminate mucus from the body. His diet focused on foods that are believed to help cleanse the body and restore its natural balance. By following this diet, he argued that the body could rid itself of excess mucus, allowing it to heal from disease and maintain better overall health. Dr. Sebi believed that by reducing or eliminating mucus, the body's cells could receive more oxygen, leading to improved energy levels and a stronger immune system. He saw this approach as a way to not only treat existing conditions, but also to prevent future health issues by keeping the body's internal environment clean and balanced. Dr. Sebi's healing techniques. Dr. Sebi claimed to have healed thousands of people with diseases like diabetes, hypertension, HIV, cancer, lupus, epilepsy, sickle cell anemia, and arthritis through his alkaline diet and herbal treatments. Dr. Sebi was a strong advocate for using herbal remedies to cleanse and heal the body.
My approach is an intracellular cleansing. What causes disease in the first place? An acid condition. Well, let us sweep it out. Let us find the plants that are consistent with cleansing. You see, we just begin to wake up. We have never spent time in analyzing or even trying to understand the difference in our genetic predisposition.
He believed that natural herbs could help the body rid itself of toxins and restore balance, leading to better health. That's why he was a strong opponent of the conventional medicine industry. Some of the key herbs he promoted include burdock root, sea moss, and bladderwrack, each with specific benefits that align with his philosophy. Burdock root is one of the herbs Dr. Sebi often recommends. It is known for its blood-purifying properties, which means it helps remove toxins from the bloodstream. Burdock root is also rich in antioxidants, which protect the body's cells from damage. Dr. Sebi believed that burdock root could support overall health by improving the function of the liver, which plays a key role in detoxifying the body. Additionally, burdock root is thought to help with skin conditions, digestion, and even reducing inflammation, making it a versatile remedy. Sea moss, another herb Dr. Sebi promoted, is a type of algae found in the ocean.
Sea moss have me doing things every morning like this. That's sea moss, okay? Sea moss have me falling on my knees every morning to check them. And if they hurt, then something is wrong. Sea moss is alive. Corella is natural. It's not. Sea moss is natural. Sea moss has potassium iodide and potassium bromide. It has natural silica. That's why my bones, I could fall on my knees, because sea moss is the best thing yet.
It is highly nutritious, containing 92 of the 102 minerals that the human body needs. Sea moss is especially rich in iodine, which is important for thyroid function, and it also contains vitamins A, C, E, and K, as well as calcium, potassium, and magnesium. Dr. Sebi valued sea moss for its ability to strengthen the immune system, improve digestion, and promote healthy skin. Its gel-like consistency when soaked in water makes it easy to incorporate into various foods and drinks. Bladderwrack is another seaweed that Dr. Sebi recommended for its health benefits. Like sea moss, bladderwrack is rich in iodine, making it beneficial for the thyroid gland. It is also believed to help with weight management by boosting metabolism. Bladderwrack contains fucoidan, a compound that may support joint health and reduce inflammation. Dr. Sebi included bladderwrack in his herbal regimen to help cleanse the body, support the thyroid, and maintain overall vitality. These herbs were central to Dr. Sebi's approach to natural healing, as he believed they worked together to cleanse the body, restore balance, and promote long-term health. Dr. Sebi's legacy and influence. Dr. Sebi's legacy has continued to grow even after his passing, reaching many people who are drawn to his teachings on natural healing and diet. One of the reasons his influence persists is the endorsement from celebrities who have adopted and promoted his diet. Well-known figures like the late Nipsey Hussle and Lisa Left Eye Lopes were vocal supporters of Dr. Sebi's approach to health. Michael Jackson and John Travolta are also names who seek help from Dr. Sebi's teaching.
I was home a Sunday afternoon in Los Angeles on La Cienega. Somebody threw a rock at my window. When I looked outside, it was Randy. Well, I had known Randy over the years, Randy Jackson.
Yes.
Michael Jackson brother. So he came upstairs. What's it? My brother want to see you. I said, who? Michael. Michael? Michael want to see me? I'm the least of the individual that people want to see. I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. I went to see him. And he said he was in agreement with me traveling with him. And I told him that I would be able to help him. He couldn't sleep. He was in a very bad emotional state. I told him, I said, you know, you're singing, you feel good, you're looking good. I'm leaving. He said, don't leave me. I said, why? He said, I want you by my side, but I have a business to build. But I love Michael. Michael, beautiful. Beautiful brother.
What did you do for him?
What I did for him was this. I gave Michael an intracellular chelation. An intracellular chelation means that I'm going to clean every cell that makes up every organ that total his biological structure. Because he was full of a whole lot of drugs, you know, the pharmaceutical drugs.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
His nerve was shattered. So I began treating him.
Yeah.
And at the ending of the period, he was doing good and I left.
Yeah.
Their public admiration brought his teachings into the spotlight, making them more accessible to a broader audience. As a result, many people today explore Dr. Sebi's diet as a way to improve their health naturally. Dr. Sebi's influence also extends through the ongoing sale of his herbal products, which are marketed as remedies for various ailments. These products are often sold by companies that continue to follow his principles, offering items like herbal teas, capsules, and powders that align with his dietary guidelines. Institutions that promote his lifestyle emphasize the importance of an alkaline diet and the use of specific herbs to cleanse the body of toxins. These services and products cater to those who believe in Dr. Sebi's methods and want to incorporate his teachings into their daily lives. Dr. Sebi's teachings offer a unique perspective on health and wellness, challenging the conventional rules we often follow. This legend introduced us to a different way of thinking about our bodies and how we can take care of them. If you feel inspired by what you've learned, consider diving deeper into his work. You can explore more about his diet, do further research, and even purchase his supplements to experience his methods firsthand. If you feel touched by this video, don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this.